If you guys like how I do my chart analysis on YouTube and you want to learn how to do it yourself, click the link below to check out the Vee Trades technical analysis course. What's up traders, this is Vee Trades and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for PINDUODUO with the ticker symbol PDD. If you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Also take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate it very much. This video is for entertainment purposes only, does not constitute any financial advice. I will first go over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. Here we have the daily chart for PINDUODUO. You can see that we're still kind of in a downtrend because I can connect the swings of the price and we're still making lower lows and lower highs. We are seeing a rally, but it's not really continuing and we're just kind of consolidating. But this is also not that bearish, because if we were really in a strong downtrend, we would have been going down right now. Right now we're kind of just taking a break and consolidating after a big push up, so we could get another push up. We are at a resistance point. Let me show you guys that right now. So it looks like this previous 49 or $50 level was acting as support because we got a triple test of it. We got the first bounce here, this was the second bounce, this was the third bounce. However, we had the channel working lower and the EMA, so it looks like traders were focusing on the bearish pattern. Finally broke down lower and we came up short on the support side of the channel, which could lead to a break on the opposite side of the channel, and that's exactly what we're getting right now. So right now the EMA is super flat, so there's some indecision in the market. Traders don't know if they should take a short right now or wait for a long setup for another leg up. Let's just say we do get another leg up. Where are we going? This would be the first leg up right here. This would be the second leg up. Let me drag the correct thing. The second leg points right to the $71, $72 level, and they probably would come back up to stop out this short seller who has this stops up here. Let's say we do break lower. Where are we going? We're probably going to go back down to fill in this gap and retest the previous lows, because this is the first break of the pattern. So there's bearish and bullish signs on this chart right now. If the market continues to sell off, then you know where we're going. But if the market finds some type of support and we continue higher, we're probably going to make another large leg up, and PINDUODUO would probably do the same thing. So this is really not that bearish right now or bullish, because we're kind of stuck between two price levels. We're finding resistance at this $49 price target, and the $40 price target is acting as support. So we're just going sideways. We'll have to wait and see which way the market wants to break out. Is there a higher probability for either one? Well, I'm rooting for the bulls because we're kind of just due for a pullback for Chinese stocks. We haven't had any large pullbacks, so the market needs to reset. So I'll be surprised if we just continue down from here. I would be expecting another leg up. Maybe not a perfect measure move, but at least a little bit more higher prices than what we're getting right now. Let's take a look at the major pattern, and it looks like there was a spike in channel previously, just like a bunch of other Chinese stocks such as Alibaba. Very similar chart to Alibaba. Let's take a look at this. You can see this was the spike down right here. We had an overshoot which led to a break on the opposite side, and we made a new low, and then we went in a flatter channel because the market was unsustainable. So we went inside this nice flatter channel, and this is what it looks like prices are respecting. Let's go and make this yellow. So we're inside of a flatter channel currently that's been in place since pretty much March or April of last year. So you can see that if I contain the prices in this channel, it looks pretty bearish because we're still inside of it and prices are still making lower lows and lower highs. So this is our lower highs, these are lower lows. We're making a lower high, make a lower low, making a lower high, making lower lows. So we could pull back all the way up here, and that's just temporary bullish. We'll have to wait and see if this is actual bull trend. As of right now, the bears are still in control because the bias is on their side, but we got to get the timing right. Are we going to continue lower from here all the way back down to the lows, or are we going to get another push up? So I think we're going to get another push up before we have to re-examine if the market wants to continue higher or reverse all the way back down to lows. So let's take a look at the weekly chart to wrap it all up. Here we have the weekly chart for PDD, and this is very easy to see the spike in channel that I showed you on the daily chart. So this was the spike down, and now we are still inside of this flatter channel that's in play currently. So we're still making lower lows, lower highs, and we have not been above the EMA since March of 2021. So really nothing bullish as of right now, and not a bottom sign. So we'll have to wait and see. I'm expecting that another leg up. So we had the first impulse. We could see another leg up right to that $70 level, like I said before, and it does make sense because that's a previous breakout level, because prices broke that level back here. We came back to found resistance, then we continue lower, but prices might come back again to see if it finds resistance. If it finds resistance again, this will be the first break of the yellow pattern, and normally we get the first break, we can get a retest of the lows. However, prices are really bullish and we pull back and find some type of support, and we make higher highs, higher lows, then we're probably off to the races to much higher prices. As right now, it's too early to call this a bottom. You got to stick with the bears because that's the major pattern down. We don't have to get a retest of the lows because we are also very close to the all-time lows for the stock. It looks like PDD did trade down to the $23 level, and the all-time lows for this stock is right around that $17, $18 level. So maybe if we just create a double bottom, that might be just enough for prices to reverse. As of right now, it's too early to call this a bottom. You got to stick with the bias and the overall trend. As right now, nothing looks really bearish or really bullish. I'm looking for another leg up, and then from there we need to re-examine if that's going to be enough to push up prices much higher, or we're just going to fall back down to the retest the lows. So we'll have to wait and see. But the higher probability pattern is a two-legged pullback, which I said before can happen to the $70 level, and then a retest of the lows back down to probably the $18 level before we see a major Chinese stock bull trend to back all the way to the highs. So that's probably the pattern that's most likely going to play out. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel, since you might be surprised in what you can learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also share the video if you want your friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel, since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time, and bye.